Hey guys, Pansy here, and welcome to the 7th episode of my video progression series. It's officially been 9 weeks since my fresh start, and since my last episode, I bought 2 additional pieces of gear. First, I'm going to give you guys a quick update on my progress, and then we're going to jump into how to complete the Tri-Boss Gear event, then a 0 silver progression guide, where I go over all the best gear you can get in the game for free, and then I'm going to show you guys where you can grind to make money using the builds I share. Now, if you're watching this video after the Tri-Boss Gear event's over, don't worry, keep watching. I got you covered. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon, and you can find all my contact information on the screen and down below in the description. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I respond to everyone, and if you want to reach out to me directly, you can reach out to me on Discord as well. So for the gear update, about 9 days ago, I bought Tet Orgons. That was the day after my last video. And about 3 days ago, I bought Tet Dim Trees. So here's my storage net worth so far. I do have about additional bill in my marketplace, just with random items and stuff. But so far, this amasses to, including my gear and my cash stack, it's almost 21 bill. And there is some money scattered here and there throughout different storages. So I'd reckon it's about a net worth of 22 bill, close to that. So yeah. Doing pretty well, and my next piece of gear is going to be pen heaves. I heard a lot of you guys telling me, you gotta go pen heaves, don't go griffin, and you know what? I agree. I think it's gonna give me the best option in terms of defense. So let's see how the prices are. It's been a bit expensive lately, much more than I recall it being a while ago. So I'm gonna probably have to wait till they drop a bit, but maybe once they're back down to, I'd say if I can get it for around 3 bill, I'd be happy with that. Now for a quick overview on how to do the 4th anniversary event for the Tri-Boss Gear. So the requirements are going to be from level 56 to 60. At level 56, you get a suppressed Zarka weapon box. At level 57, you get a suppressed Kudum weapon box. At level 58, you get a suppressed Dandelion weapon box. Now at level 59 and 60, you have to do the Black Spirit missions in order to get the gear as reward. So at level 59, you have to do Black Spirit Secret Mission number 1 for the Giat's Helm and Secret Mission number 2 for the Beg's Gloves. Secret Mission number 1 is to kill 1,000 Desert Nagas. Secret Mission number 2 is to do 5 Peel of Face scrolls and kill the last boss each time. At level 60, you get the Black Spirit Secret Mission number 3, which is to turn in a glimmering fairy wing to the Black Spirit. And secret mission number 4 is to obtain 5 special olive seeds via plant breeding and hand one over to the Black Spirit. If you guys don't know how to do farming, it's really easy. Check out my last video. I do give a quick overview on how to do it. It's really easy, it's really quick. So don't worry about it, don't shy away from it. And yeah, check it out. I'll leave the link in the description below. Now let's go over how to obtain the quest armor, weapons, and gears. The first is the Dim Magical Armor, which is a reward from the quest while preparing for Medea. This quest occurs in Calphion at the end of the main story quest line from the Black Spirit. You upgrade this armor through the Medea quest line. Next are the Honorary Combatant Gloves and the Valiant Catan Boots. These are rewards from the Valencia 1 main story quest line. The Black Abyssal Weapon is obtained from the Medea quest line. Dark energy that looms over Medea. The quest itself is called Boss, the Overlord of Omar Cave. The Rugged Valley Helmet is received from the quest Successful Metal Casting or the Bot Talisman. The Dim Magical Subweapon are rewards from the quest Boss Witch Hunting. These can be upgraded in a similar manner to the Dim Magical Armor. Now unfortunately there aren't any good awakening weapons that are given out in the quest lines, but the best one we can get is called the Katana Awakening. This is from the quest Black Spirit's Gift number 4, Katana Awakening Weapon. Now for the freed magical accessories. These do not break when you enhance them and can be enhanced all the way till Tri. To enhance them, you have to use the freed magical stones or repair them with the freed magical shards. First is the red sand crystal ring. This is obtained first in the Medea questline and later down the line, I believe, in Valencia. The Forest Eye earrings are obtained in the Kamasil main questline, and the Rockheart belt is obtained from the Dragon 2 main questline. All of these accessories are quite easy to obtain and give a great amount of AP. Now for the 0 silver gear progression guide and builds. You don't have to do this in any particular order, but the first steps would generally be doing the main story questline until you at least have the armors and Black Abyssal weapon, and in between here and there, you'll collect the Azula accessories as you go along, or you can do it on the side. Doing the main story questline is a great source of contribution points, which can generate passive income. Check my last video, link in the description if you want to see how you can do that, as well as get some free gear and free items for cash. So you really want to do the main story questline as soon as you can. After completing the main story questline until you receive the armors and weapons, plus farming the Azula accessories, this is what your gear score should look like. You'll have approximately 146 main hand AP, 133 awakening AP, and 205 DP. This is a good start because it will allow you to farm everything in the Medea area. Once you complete the remainder of your main story questline, you'll have your freed magical accessories, which you should be able to enhance to try fairly easily. You'll replace almost all of your Azulas, except for the necklace. Using these, you'll have approximately 166 main hand AP, 153 awakening AP, and 201 DP. With this kind of gear score, you should be fairly comfortable in farming in quite a few spots in Valencia. Now I'm going to add this as a side note outside of the 0 silver gear progression guide, because I'm sure a few of you will be able to upgrade your gear as you do the main story questline, because we get a lot of free stuff. So personally, I would get the Liberto to Duo, enhance a green awakening weapon to Duo and make it ultimate, and enhance a green AP offhand and make it to Duo and ultimate as well. This will give you around 189 main hand, 178 awakening, and 191 DP. Personally, I think this would be a good way to go. Now finally, we're going to use the suppressed boss gear from the latest 4th anniversary event. Using this, you're going to get a lot more AP and DP compared to the previous build. So as a combination of the suppressed boss gear, armor and weapons, the freed magical accessories, and an Azula necklace, as that's the best free necklace we can get, you'll have a combination of 201 AP, 201 awakening AP, and 284 DP. With this gear score, you'll be able to farm in a lot of good spots and really get you a step up in the game. Now let's take a look at some of the places you can grind to make money using the builds I showed you. Now let's get into the grind spots you can use to make money with the builds I showed you today. The first I want to go over is the mushrooms at Polly's Forest. This is one of the best skill XP in the game, even at the end game, and they drop a pretty good amount of loot as well. The next spot is Gaha's Bandits. This is an excellent place to grind if you're looking to level up your fairy, as they drop a lot of green weapons. Now there are elites scattered throughout the rotations, which can be a bit tedious to kill, but they do drop a lot of greens, black stones, scrolls, and also seraph necklaces. Of all the spots I have in today's list, Bloodwolf Settlement is if not the most lucrative spot. There are elites scattered throughout the rotation, you get a lot of trash loot, and you have a chance at the Eye of the Ruins ring, which can sell for a pretty hefty sum. Now in addition to Polly's, Gaha's, and Bloodwolves, I'd like to share a few more spots. While these aren't the best for money per hour wise, they are worth noting. For example, Basham's isn't the best in terms of cash, but it's relatively empty as it's not a popular spot for the most part. And Stone Worgans, it's really not popular, but there's something special about this spot. There are elites scattered throughout the rotations, and these elites have a respawn timer of just 1 minute. So you can actually run back and forth between two elites and not have to do a full rotation. Now, these elites are quite tanky and have a little bit of CC, but the special thing about them is they constantly spawn smaller Worgans. So you're not just killing the elite, you're killing a ton of additional mobs throughout the whole fight. So if you're feeling lazy but you still want to grind, it's actually a pretty decent spot. Money-wise though, it's not the best, but it's worth noting. Next, going from right to left, we have the Desert Nagas, which is pretty decent for XP and skill XP. Their loot isn't that great, but they can drop seraph necklaces. Now the Centaurs are a bit more tedious to grind because their pulls are a bit more extensive than other spots, but they can be decent money, but not the best. Kadri Shrine is really good in terms of mob density. However, it's a bit more effort than what it's worth because the best drop they have is a Kadri ring, which isn't worth much. And finally, we have the Basilisks. Pulling them is really annoying because they're slow, but in terms of money wise, they're actually quite decent. I think it can net at least 50 mil an hour if you're doing well. Next we have the Frogans and the Crescents. The Frogans are quite similar to Nagas in XP and Silver, and the Crescents are a bit better in terms of Silver because they drop the Ring of the Crescent Guardian, but these two spots aren't as popular as they used to be because there are better spots nowadays. So if you want to go somewhere which is a bit out of the way, then feel free. Doing relic scrolls is still a really good way to make money. I would recommend if you're below 120 AP to use the Ancient Relic Crystal Shards. Make the scroll, right click on it, and it'll autopath you to the location, which is south of Calpheon, down here. If you're between 120 AP and 160 AP, I would recommend doing the Partian spell summoning scrolls using the Forbidden Books. This is located northwest of Altanova, and this will net you more money per hour than using relic scrolls. Now finally, if you're above 160 AP, I'd recommend doing Peel of Face scrolls, which is located northeast of Altanova. These scrolls are created by using scrolls written in ancient language and offer the best money per hour in all the scrolls. However, you have to keep note of the market conditions because what drives the profit margins are how expensive the scrolls are and how much memory fragments are selling for. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That's it for the video today. I hope you guys found it helpful, and please do drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And feel free to reach out to me if you have any comments and want to ask any questions. So yeah, hope to see you next time, and take care. See ya.